Yeah, guys, yesterday was the day the WCA European Qualifier groups have been released. 8 players were invited. Those were Yoz Hawk, Orc Worker, Happy, Watchy, Foggy, Sonic, and Rudin. Then we had a pre-qualifier determining the other 8 players, and the outcome of that was ATHSP for the humans, Cash for the orcs, nice to see him back. For the undead, Hate Love Anger, Sheik, Shaddai, and Wan. And for the Night Elves, the old Thomas G is back, as well as the newcomer of the summer, The Mask. So those were our 16 participants, and now we had to divide them into 4 groups of 4 players each. Of course, we're going to play the GSL-style double elimination. That means a double elimination of 4 players, no grand final, best 2 players advance into the playoffs. So, Group A. Hawk, Shaddai, War Chief, and Thomas G. Holy cow. I think it's a pretty damn good group for War Chief. He will most likely advance to the winners finals because his Knight of Mirror is just so good. Then he will meet Hawk. It's a 50-50 thing between them. Hawk, pretty decent against Undead. If he practices, which he will, which he has to in this qualifier. So 50-50 chance who's the first slot here. But War Chief Rich is so crazy good against both Night Elf and Undead that I'm pretty sure that he will make it through the loser bracket if he fails to win against Hawk. So that's Group A. 2 big favorites here. Hawk and War Chief can both go to Yinchuan, and I think they are the main favorites here in the tournament. Group B is slightly weaker. Rudin versus Wan in the first round, as well as Sonic versus ATHSP. So we could get a potential Serbian battle between the brothers of Rudin and ATHSP. Rudin versus Undead, I'm not so sure he can do it. In Race War, he lost the map to Enter and didn't look very good on it. Against the other guys, he looked pretty okay, especially against Shaddai, but I don't know. I think there's a chance for Wan to advance here. Same goes for ATHSP versus Sonic. It is a best of 3, not a best of 1. That would buff ATHSP's chances by a lot. But Sonic, he is hit and miss. Sometimes he's crazy good, sometimes he's not. And if ATHSP is practicing like crazy, and as far as I know him, he will, there is a chance for him. Pretty open group, in my opinion. Sonic and Rudin, of course, the favorites. But not by a lot, like in Group A. Group C is very interesting. Happy versus The Mask. How good is the newcomer really? And how good is Happy since his comeback? What's his shape nowadays? And I gotta join the game real quick before we continue. Damn. I can't enter this. I don't know why. On the other side, we have Orc Worker versus Hate Love Anger. That is so interesting because it is stream sniping Patch Orc versus one of the best talents that we maybe ever had in Warcraft. Hate Love Anger doesn't practice much, doesn't prepare much, but his natural skill is just so high. And he's pretty good in Undead Mirror as far as I know. How good is he versus Orc? We have to see about that. Pretty open group. I think the Mask and Hate Love Anger can surprise. Happy and Orc Worker are the favorites here. But pretty open in my opinion. Group D is a dream to every caster. When I saw this group, I was jumping around in my room. We have the rematch of the last qualifier, which was one of the biggest upsets we could imagine. When Foggy played Cash, Cash was the big favorite. Foggy eliminated him with Hippo Riders versus Orc. Incredible story. The other match is Yoz versus Shaddai versus Sheik. Yoz is definitely the favorite here, of course. And then we would have the winner bracket final between Foggy and Yoz. You all know it. You all remember it. Foggy was supposed to go to Gamescom. His visa was denied. Yoz replaced him. Went on to become second in the qualifier. Went on to China. Won the silver medal in the World Championships. Cinderella story. Unfulfilled, but still an amazing story to tell. And Yoz made fun of Foggy. Well, it was, of course, his humor. It wasn't like bad blood or something, and people who know Yoz or watch his stream often, they get it. But there was some mockery, and I think they are on good terms, but it's still a great story to tell. winner brackets final between Foggy and Yaws. Cash definitely has a chance to advance. My favorites here are Foggy and Yaws. Let me know what you think about the groups. It's gonna start at what was it? Group A is on August 11th, then on August 12th is Group B, Group C on August 13th, and Group D on August 14th. The playoffs at August 16 to 18. Gonna be good. Gonna be real good. WCA European Open qualifier is coming really soon.